think some drunk fuck gave me this.
You went here?
No, I went to Wheelhouse. You ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah, I went there. No, I got kicked out.
I didn't get
kicked out.
I
didn't get let in.
I got in there for free.
Sweatpants?
No, I was fine. Clayton was fucked up.
Sweatpants?
He was wearing some Adidas. I came in the jeans.
Cause one of my friends was wearing it too, but I guess we just like got in for free.
Oh yeah, man, that happens.
Cause there's a police officer there. He's like, oh, no sweatpants. And then one of the bouncers came up. He's like, it's cool.
So, we're talking about introspective topics today, boys.
Introspective.
Audience.
This nigga named Loki.
Loki.
God of mischief.
So we're American people, you know.
Or how do you want to start this?
I'm starting that. We're just trying to get to it. We're American people, so we think about individuality. It's because it's like a pretty big part of our culture, we'd say. But
culture, bro. America has a bunch of cultures.
We were talking about.
That's the point. Like we like to be individuals.
Yes, like in American culture, there's a lot of cultures because we value individuality.
That's what I was saying.
We let you do your own thing here.
Do you?
So.
Not really though, but.
Yes, really.
No.
Yes, really.
No.
You should go somewhere where you're not allowed to, and then you come here and tell me what we don't allow people and tell people to do.
No.
You can have a Jewish.
What don't we allow people to do?
You can have a Jewish building. You can have a Muslim building, a Hindu.
You have the right to practice any religion, yes.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you fucking can.
What you mean you can?
No, they be fucking.
This is not the video. This is not the video.
No, this is wait. Here we're very not racist in comparison to most countries.
They actually burnt a few mosques down a couple years ago.
Okay, look. We're not saying that there's no.
How many Christian temples would have been burnt? How many Jewish temples got burned down in Israel-Palestine conflict? How many mosques got burned down in that? That's all I'm saying. How many mosques got burned down in England? You know, I'm saying like, of course there's radicals everywhere, but I'm saying America is pretty on spot with our racism. We're racist, but not more than other people are. I don't think so.
We're not more racist than other people. We're like significantly like less racist than a lot of people.
Other places wouldn't even let you. You can't even run for places if you're not.
Like anti-racism is the mainstream. Like, but anyways, so that individuality thing I was talking about, you know, it's part of our culture as we just discussed. But like we were talking how that's like only one side of a spectrum. And so you have like he was talking about how much it's like what is it? Individuality versus cohesion. That's the title.
Yeah,
of the
individuality
versus cohesion. Now, you understand individuality now, right? I don't think we need to understand that.
No, I think everybody understands.
So like cohesion now. So cohesion means that I guess you could say things synonymous with harmonious and things fit together and things are moving accordingly.
And you know, like a structure together, like combined almost as one. You know, like they're connected.
To build a society, you're going to have to need a very large degree of cohesion between a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? Some people have to come together to do things, you know what I'm saying?
You got to be cohesive, you know what I'm saying?
But, you know, at the same time, if you make people come together and do things that they don't
want to do... Hold on. The question is, how do you make them cohesive?
Well,
is the question.
How do you make them... There's a couple of ways.
How do you make them cohesive?
Well, there's a couple of... How do you a couple of ways to make people cohesive?
We could try socialism. We could try communism.
Well, we can't try socialism. You need to try communism.
Yeah, like
that's not the. That's like if you want to use government, like direct government power. But we can become more cohesive just through like social values and things. If we can just come together on very specific topics that a lot of people agree on, and we talk about those more than the things that we disagree, then we would come to a deeper level of cohesion between each other. Like. Even without like the government stepping in and forcing you to act specific ways, you would be just more cohesive as a society. But you also have the option of the government stepping in and just telling you all have to do the one thing and be one kind of way. Hold on now.
Don't we have like a problem in this nation with like people hating on our government?
Yeah.
And like telling them to fix everything?
Yes.
Well,
no, like here's the thing. We're so individual, we're just not tolerant. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're ourselves, but we don't want people to be different. Do you know what I'm saying?
You want them to get American?
Hold on. Oh, say that again.
Like
Say that
we want to
again.
be ourselves, but we don't want people to be different from us.
Oh no, is that is that a paradox?
Yeah,
Is that
paradox. It's
paradoxical?
paradoxical. Yeah, of course.
No way.
Like we got so much individuality that we like. You know what I'm saying?
Individuality means individuality.
That we want to be ourselves.
That does not mean that individuality means individuality, and there's a yin yang on that. There's a positive and negative.
Like, do we want to be all just different people, or
That
do we
means
want to
you're
be
free to hate
American?
or free to love.
You
know, alike. You are free to dislike people, and you are free to like people.
As you do.
And so people can dislike you and act their will on you. As individuals, it's complicated. It's complex issues, actually.
Well, and then as an individual, you want your individual thoughts to be the overreigning over.
So now it's like you gotta have a will that can supersede other people's wills.
Always.
You have to.
You know, this always goes back to fucking red pill. You always have to have the will to supersede other people's will. That's the only way.
You people in this modern world need to understand what a fucking yin yang is. Right? You need to look at the South Korean flag, and then maybe not that.
The South Korean flag.
I mean, it's like a red and blue yin yang.
Red and blue. Okay. Just look at the yin yang.
You need to look at that shit, and like have your third eye open.
What do you think, Mac? Do you think we should, as a country, be more alike each other, or should we allow people to be more different?
I don't know, like, say majority of the people, Muslim people who've brought their kids here have become Americanized.
Yeah.
So, tell me where that goes.
Well, I mean,
That means
yes, they do want them to be like that, but they don't. The people want to be like that so you can socially fit in, obviously.
hold on, no.
Or you're gonna be hanging out with your Muslim
Your
group
people,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
If you really want to, be out there, say, you know what I'm saying, like. But that's like looked down upon. If you're a Muslim girl, say, and you're out here fucking, you know what I'm saying, losing your virginity before you're married.
yeah.
That's a Muslim, culture thing. You gotta say before your husband, then, like, you don't have much choice after that. Like, you're gonna have to do what you've already done. It's all what you do as a kid. People don't realize that.
Yeah.
Your actions as a child do reflect upon it
Absolute consequences.
into the future. Yeah. That's facts, though.
What you do always affects your future.
Yeah.
That's really true. That's why, that's why you gotta take it seriously.
Yeah.
That's why they can go hard.
That's why they can go hard.
That's why they can go hard. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes
not in
it's-
America.
Not in America.
Well, they don't.
They don't
But
go
like,
hard
here's
in
the question.
America.
Like, the question would be like, is it because America forces you to, or because you don't want to because you've seen what America has to offer?
That's what makes America so great, bro. Like, if you really see, it's all people from all over the fucking world in this fucking country. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why it's ran like this. And in like maybe 100 to something years, you know what I'm saying? My people, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't born here. I can't be president. Who knows? A foreign person, an Asian guy could be president. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Totally.
We've only had white and one black president. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not.
And not
bad
a female
thing.
president yet, even.
That's also not a bad thing.
I know it's not a bad thing, but it's
But
also
that's
not a good thing.
Well, that's true. It's
Nice.
neutral.
It is a neutral thing.
It
We
is a
just,
neutral thing.
it's just about the way we vote
Yeah.
and getting people to vote. People don't like to vote. It's crazy.
Yeah, never voted.
Yep, never voted. See?
People don't tell the people that they
Well,
didn't
it's
vote
like,
because they'll be like, "What, bro? You're the fucking
You
problem."
can typically tell who's gonna win your state.
Kind of, yeah. If if you're
And because look
look at Trump, he pulled
I mean,
most
you
of
can
the.
typically. How do you tell?
well, it's like just by the population. You say like Missouri, it's mostly rural, so it's usually goes
We voted
Republican.
Yeah,
We won.
yeah.
Well,
Biden won in St. Louis, and I mean in Missouri.
I mean,
so-
you had Trump. Everybody was so
Yeah,
desperate
so-
to
I
try
mean, they
to.
probably could tell that was gonna happen though.
That's the problem with it, bro. They're letting.
No, like that.
No.
Your idea. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right, Mac D. Like
That's the problem,
Right.
bro. What is the president, you know what I'm saying? What does the president really do, for you? Like, you don't really hear their accomplishments at the end. Like, you do sometimes, but think of Trump.
Well, the thing
When
about
he
the
built the wall.
presidency is that it's way too short to really they have to
They
do other
do a
things.
lot of things, and we just don't hear.
We don't know. Yeah,
you don't listen to.
It's not about that.
I mean, some
There's
things
ways
you
to
don't
do it.
never know.
I mean, you have to.
You know what I'm saying? Some things aren't televised.
Well, I mean, a lot of them are. It's just like we don't watch the news.
That is
Like,
true.
Nobody watches the news. Like
I
you
read
gotta-
the news.
You need to you gotta have a good news outlet. They'll tell you every time somebody fucking signs a bill if you're reading like a good political news site.
Yeah.
You need to be in the know. to
I'm saying just
understand the
because you
presidency.
signed a bill doesn't even get.
And then even then, you're still making an opinion.
Well, I mean,
a bill like.
well, he
yeah,
doesn't. Well, no, if he signed it, it does.
If he signed it, that's like a plus.
Well, no,
Big plus.
he doesn't get to sign it unless it already went through. Is the point?
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I thought it was he had to make the final choice.
yeah, he can veto it, but then it goes back.
Yeah,
And then they if they get like 3/4 or something, they can do it. Yeah, but like that's all. He can only say no. He can't like say yes to a bill. Like he can just say no.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get like a nice like podcast set up one day,
Absolutely.
and then we just have like a place to do this.
Well, so at what point does cohesion supersede your individuality?
Yeah. So in China, they're one of the most successful communist nations ever. And the people there are conditioned heavily by the government itself. Like the government precisely and obviously goes out of its way to condition their children and adults to have
I think
certain
they do a good
opinions.
job.
I do
of
too.
raising their children,
Well,
limiting their time on the phone, on the screens, and this and that. That shit's
Well-
fucking toxic. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean that's a good thing, but it's like
Going to school like every day, like that's not even
but
bad.
they're
Of course,
only
it's gonna.
they're
be
only
like
doing that because they can control them. It's not even like
But I'm saying, you imagine you didn't go to school. Everybody else fucking went to school. You're not. You're what? Like you're gonna be a fucking outcast. Might as well go to school. That's the thing. You're gonna say, "Oh, I fucking wish I never did this."
I mean, most
yeah,
people
you don't
go
want to be
school,
being
Yeah.
outcasts
In
are very
America, too.
ridiculed.
they do.
in China.
But you know how many people been dropping out
of college.
of fucking high school?
I mean, people drop out of high school. Yeah.
A lot of people drop out of high school. A
Yeah.
big percentage.
And I mean,
actually.
a lot. And I mean, so a lot of a good amount of people who drop out of high school do other things that they don't need high school for.
That's facts. You really don't need all that
And like
shit.
to be fair, we kind of need those people. Like if you have people who are doing like jobs that don't require like a high school diploma, it's only going to be done by people who don't have it. So you know what I'm saying? We kind of need those people to do the job. Probably
That's
the jobs
how,
are
like,
needed.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You get paid for, like, you know what I'm saying? The knowledge you possess.
Yeah, you're going to get paid more. Yeah, I mean like that's why
you know it. But
that's
you
why
have
your decisions matter. And I think that's
But
like
you can
the good
also
thing.
be smart without going to fucking college and having a piece of paper.
Yeah, you can be smart, but like so I think I might have been raised to be racist.
Did I unlock something?
Ouch.
Maybe.
You
That's
know,
I know what I be
30 minutes.
talking about sometimes. It makes sense if you
It's
understand.
30 minutes.